Hello everyone. As suggested by one of my viewers, I'm taking this video in a wide angle version, more readily available and more ready for viewing on bigger screens, bigger than phones that most people have in their pockets. But I can say for sure that this is just a test, and I want to know from your comments if this is a better way for you to look at me. If you don't like my face and don't want to look at me, just listen to what I say. So today was a fun day because I got to go to school and do some work, and when I was there I came across this set of doors, and the door had a note on it saying that it is automatic door. And me as linguist, my spidey sense sort of started tingling and said, hey, it's automatic, so it will open on its own. But nope, it was automatic after you press a button to start it up. So I did tap the button that had a wheelchair on it, as to say that it's for the disabled people, and then it did open. So let me know in the comments if you think that my understanding of the sign was incorrect, or if the sign was indeed misleading. Because when something says automatic, it means it will do on its own. The second thing that it made me think of is, especially now when I'm a student and many people want to talk to me, many things that need to be discussed and many things that need to be resolved, I tend to have problems like this. I went the other day into a store to buy some food, but in the middle of the shopping, my pocket started ringing because somebody was calling me. But I had a backpack on my back, 2 crutches in my hands, and the pocket ringing. So what happened was that people were looking at me, wondering why am I not picking up the phone. But imagine my situation. 2 crutches in your hands. You have no way to put them, nowhere to put them, because you don't know if those, if the floor is clean that I can chuck it onto, or if the surfaces I could, use to put it against would be clean to use either. So what am I supposed to do? My point is that I would prefer to tell people up front, hey, I'm going to go shopping. Don't call me for the next 2 hours because I'm not going to be available. I know of some solutions to this issue, but they are not as comfortable and convenient as they need to be. Because even if you think of a headset that has, you have over-the-ear sort of a headset that has, Bluetooth speaker in it, and then you could pick up a phone. But you can't pick it up, and I don't usually pick up phone numbers that I don't know. So basically, it would be nice to have a phone assistant that actually tells me, hey, this is the phone number that's calling you, or this is the person that's calling you, given the details from my, address book from my phone. So if anyone who's doing, who's into like Android development or iOS development is looking into this and, viewing this video, please please help me be more aware of what's happening with my phone when it's in my pocket. Also, when it comes to interactions with, Siri or Google Now or whatever they call it these days, it's clunky. It sometimes does things that it's supposed to do, and sometimes it's picking up noises that are not my voice. So it's not very convenient to communicate with those voice assistants at times. But I'm definitely looking forward to finding better solutions for myself and for other people. And when it comes to, in-house automations and tools to help other people with disabilities to, compensate for the problems, that's probably a topic for another video. Because I certainly have a lot of ideas of when I saw things done a certain way and it just didn't work as planned, or it's not the sort of thing that it's one size fits all sort of solution, because what works for a person in a wheelchair might not work with somebody who doesn't have their hands free. When like walking with two crutches is a little bit different from being able to stay stationary in a wheelchair and use both hands to do stuff. I'm not saying that being in a wheelchair is easier, but there are just some things that seem more convenient to do. Like, you could have a harder time opening a door, but you could do it. But you have limitations when it comes to, walking down the stairs. You just don't do it. Unless you crawl it down the stairs like my friends would do. And then have somebody basically catch the wheelchair when it's going down those stairs. But that's also time for another story. But this time I wanted to make it very short and very concise and just tell you, hey, don't call me when I'm going about doing my daily things. I'll let you know when I'm available for a call, because I can pick up my phone calls only when I'm sitting on my butt. So, if you wish to know a little bit more about this and wish to explore better solutions for people with disabilities when it comes to assistive technology, be sure to subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to explore this myself. And I will inform you about my findings. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of my face, more of the good and funny stories that I have in my everyday life. And also consider supporting me by checking out my website, which is also linked in the video description. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.